Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the Taco Legend here, and today we are reacting to the Hartwin archives. You have two new videos we're gonna watch today. I think these are supposed to be the last two videos of the season, so I'm hyped as freak for these. I'm not even gonna talk too much. We're just gonna get straight to the video. Without further ado, the Hartwin archives. Let's do it. In loving memory, Eugene Harwin, 1894-1981. A great man with great dreams, Eugene Harwin will be missed. His body has perished, but his soul remains. Rest in peace, Eugene K. Harwin. The following is recorded audio between Eugene Harwin and John F. Kennedy on November 21st. The last minute of this audio was recovered.
That's not true, Mr. Hartwin.
I sure as hell believe it to be.
I am not one of your laboratories.
You know who I am, Mr. Kennedy. I was birthed before time even existed, and I will remain alive until the end of your family bloodline. I know lots of things, and I can tell when a liar lies.
End audio log. There was a link. Freaking YouTube link.
The following is a Hartwin Incorporated guide to everything you need to know about hollows. Hollows originate from that of Hollow, Earth. They're an ancient species of intelligent organisms that have no boundaries to their capabilities whatsoever. We'll be discussing two common hollow appearances that have occurred during the presidency of Richard Nixon. Originating from 1972, him is a subcategory flare type. Flares can exist rarely in the physical world but commonly reside within the subconscious state of your mind. They appear as hallucinations and more. Him is a rare mix between the two, who can appear within both physical and psychological states. Flares provoke mental harm to their victims for fun and have no other intentions to see their victims suffer.
That's some weird crap. He took her beyond?
I was birthed before time even existed, and I will remain alive until the end of your family bloodline.
Okay.
Gerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear
that you will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States
and will, to the best of your ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
35th, The Legacy of John F. Kennedy.
Born on May 29, 1917, John F. Kennedy was one of the greatest presidents of U.S. history. Everything from surviving an assassin's bullet to ending the Cold War, this is the legacy of the 35th President of the United States. On November 22, 1963, President Kennedy met with the face of disaster that sunny day in Dallas, Texas. Kennedy was the subject to an assassination attempt on his life. The first shot struck his right arm and the second slashed his chest. Before the assassin could take their final shot, a stranger in the crowd shouted towards Kennedy to get down. The last and third bullet completely missed Kennedy, and he was quickly drove to Parkland Hospital where he recovered. The stranger in the crowd was shortly confirmed to be a man named Lee Harvey Oswald. The man was declared a national hero for getting Kennedy to duck before the last bullet could strike, and was even given the Presidential Medal of Freedom by Kennedy. The assassin was arrested a week later after an investigation had led to a nightclub owned by Jack Ruby. Ruby pleaded not guilty and was given a life sentence. However, Ruby told investigators that he was working with Oswald to assassinate Kennedy, and soon Oswald was also arrested. Harvey told investigators that he had a change of heart after he fired the first two shots and warned Kennedy to get down before Ruby could fire. Oswald was given 45 years behind bars. Further investigation revealed that both Harvey and Ruby met with a KGB officer in August. This news only made tensions between the Soviet Union and the United States higher than ever. A week after the assassination attempt, Kennedy made his first public appearance leaving the hospital, causing Americans across the country to roar in celebration. Due to the high tensions of the Cold War, Kennedy introduced a project to the people, and they loved it, making his run for president an inevitable win. The project introduced went by Project Safety Cone. This project introduced the idea of biological organisms created entirely from scratch to fight in wars. Each of the so-called mutants had a different strategical ability to help in war times. Mutants were that of a fantasy. America was amazed at the idea, and the Soviets were terrified. They even tried to create their own mutants, but it automatically failed to meet their standards. In 1964, after Kennedy won the election, the United States was threatened with multiple nuclear devices in Hawaii, beginning the Hawaiian Missile Crisis. As Americans feared nuclear war, the very first mutants debuted into Hawaii and took siege of the Russian territory, ending the crisis in a matter of 3 days. The team of mutants that ended the crisis were some of the first mutant created by the government under Kennedy's administration. The 3 mutants, nicknamed the Gentlemen, became national heroes. However, they never made a public appearance again since Kennedy previously stated, "They will only be used as our weaponry and should never be treated like sympathetic, living beings."
Hollow bomb energy source? Soviet Union, December 22nd, 1964, 4:46 a.m. Hollow bomb has been launched. Hollow bomb struck target. Dang, that took a big chunk out of that freaking country. Her name is Pearl. My daughter, I love her so much. Everything I've done, it's to find her. The day I find her is the day I finally rest. I'm so close, yet so far. No matter how many realities I venture, I will never quit. I'm in agony all for her. I love you, Pearl. Let's freaking do this, man. The true birth of Jesus. Cheer. As for Jesus Christ has meaning. What was that eyeball, bro? So that was the Hartwin Archives Legacy and Beyond right there. We just got some new freaking pieces of that puzzle, man. What I got from that is that the mutants, they're a failed experiment right there, because they were supposed to, you know, help in the war, but then, like, they just went crazy, bro. And then there was that dude at the end of freaking Legacy. He was talking about his daughter and how he was suffering all for her. Like, that's some weird crap. I don't even know who that is for real. I can't wait for season 2. There's a lot more to uncover right there, and I'm really enjoying this series, man. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe. See y'all next time. Peace out.